Hey guys, it's Yash, and in this video I'm be sharing with you if upgrading to the iPhone 15 Pro if you're coming from the iPhone 12 Pro or earlier makes sense for you. To save you guys some time, my upfront conclusion is that yes, it is 100% worth upgrading to the iPhone 15 Pro this year. The two main reasons being USB-C and the improved cameras. So if that's all you came here for, I hope you found this video helpful. But if you want a more in-depth review about why I think upgrading makes sense this year, please consider watching the rest of this video. So the first big reason for upgrading is the introduction of USB-C to the iPhone. This is a huge deal because this is the first iPhone to get rid of the lightning cable and switch over to fully USB-C. And as we all know, Apple has slowly started to move all their products to using USB-C instead of lightning. Think of your MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, your AirPods, Apple Watches, pretty much everything now runs off USB-C. USB-C allows you to transfer data at a higher speed, but this thing will also allow you to now just carry one cable with you whenever you're out on anywhere that you go, and that one cable can charge your phone, your laptop, and your iPad. And that last point is kind of a big deal for me because I always found it so annoying when I would have to carry a single lightning cable just to charge my phone. So being able to charge everything through USB-C is way more convenient. Now, another big benefit of having USB-C on the iPhone is that now you can plug in an external SSD directly into your iPhone, and you can transfer your iPhone photos and videos directly onto that SSD. So theoretically, what this opens up the door for is that you can get a 128 gigabyte iPhone, and let's say you're on vacation or you're done with the project, you can easily transfer those files onto that external SSD, and now you can save yourself some money. So now you don't have to buy the 1 terabyte or potentially 2 terabyte iPhone. Next up are the cameras. As we all know, Apple makes slight improvements to the camera each year when each new iPhone drops, and last year kind of being the most significant because we saw the introduction or the ability to raise the megapixel count on the photos. And this year it's no different. They've done it again where they are now able to take 48 megapixel photos on the 1x lens on the 15 Pro. Now this is insane because 48 megapixels on an iPhone is just ridiculous. But the camera that I'm actually shooting this video on is the Sony a7 III, and at its time it was considered a pro level camera, and even to this day some people consider a pro level camera, and this camera can only take up to 24 megapixel photos. And obviously a camera lens and sensor on a full-fledged mirrorless camera is going to be much bigger. It's going to allow you to take more sharper photos than if you were to take them on your iPhone. But the fact that we're getting 48 megapixels on an iPhone and something you can just carry in your pocket is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, speaking of photos, if you want to get the absolute best quality out of your camera and out of the phone, you need to be shooting in the Pro RAW capability. And what shooting in RAW allows you to do is it gives you the most information and the most ability to manipulate the photo and manipulate the colors into your liking to achieve the type of feel and the vibe you want out of your photo. And with the iPhone 12 Pro, it was the first phone Apple introduced to have that Pro RAW capability. And I was actually able to take some really great photos with that camera. So now I'm really excited with the 15 Pro, with its upgraded sensors and upgraded megapixel count, just to see what type of quality of photos I can now take with the 15 Pro. Now, when it comes to the video side, this is when it gets really juicy. As we all know, iPhone has been the king in video making when it comes to mobile smartphones for years now. I remember my iPhone 6S being able to shoot 4K, and that phone came out, I believe, in like 2014 or 2015, which was just insane for that time period. But for this year, the biggest thing they've upgraded to the video making capabilities is the fact that you can shoot in log. And what log allows you to do is when you shoot in log, it basically flattens the picture profile and you really get this flat look. But the great thing is that when you go into your post-editing software, you can now manipulate the colors and get the exact feel and vibe of the shot or the type of creative vision that you want. Now, this is a huge plus for any content creator or anyone that makes full-on videos with their iPhones, because now you're being able to give these pro capabilities that you would normally get out of a full-on mirrorless camera, you can now get on your iPhone. And with the USB-C, see how it is all tying together? Now with USB-C, you can now plug in an SSD directly into your iPhone, and you can shoot log footage and have that footage just get directly stored onto that SSD so that it no longer takes up the space on your internal storage of your iPhone. Now, when it comes to upgrading your iPhone, I actually like to look at it as a graph of diminishing return and happiness. If you were to imagine the years before upgrade on the y-axis and the happiness and wow factor on the x, the longer you wait to upgrade your phone, the happier and more satisfied you'll be with your upgrade. But if you upgrade your phone every year or every other year, the wow factors begin to diminish quite quickly. Obviously, iPhones are not cheap, with the base Pro model coming in around $1,200. So it's really important that you take the time to ask yourself, are the new upgrades worth me shelling out the cash for this new product? And the chances are, for most people, the answer is simply no. Most people will never make use of the Pro RAW capability or the fact that you can shoot in log format. So for those people, I would recommend just keeping your phone until it breaks. But if you are a content creator and you want the absolute best that's out there, I definitely think upgrading to the 15 Pro is well worth the cause and well worth the price. Thanks for watching. With love and respect, Yash.